Some to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their big. And the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward.
That's just a difficult assignment. I mean, having to guard Towns in that area, he's always going to find a way to get his shot off cleanly.
Tatum drives in. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Horford. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. And he's making passes like that too. Watch out.
Now, here is Russell. Bobbed up there for Edwards.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Shot clock at 5. Tatum, that's for 2. And that one is off. Timberwolves go the other way with it. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live, right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David.
Horford grabs the ball and immediately gets into a shot. You got to prepare with your feet and then be ready with your hand.
Bobbed up there for Edwards. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Brown against Gobert, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 6. And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Left side, Tatum. He's looking for Horford and finds him. That's the free fly. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Horford. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for in training. The triple.
Up top, Russell, guarded by Horford. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And slam dunk by Smart.
Terrific steal. Smart doesn't take a lot of chances, but knows when to pick his spot.
Smart against Russell. Yes, that goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
Hey, guys, if you let Brown get close to the basket, you face the consequences. Just a tremendous athlete with unreal dunking ability.
Russell with it. Picked up by Brown. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Towns, the pass to Russell. Puts up a 3. Connects from 3-point range. Russell's got 5 now.
Boy, you look at D'Angelo Russell, he's got a sweet stroke. The lefty can knock it down from three, but always seems to be playing at his pace, under good control.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Russell, it's deflected, and he gets it back. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Tries again.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Brown kicks to Tatum. Uncovered. And it's Boston with another.
Boy, Brown, not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Here's Russell. Kicks it out to Prince. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Boston up.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
Smart kicks to Brown. In the corner, Tatum with it. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Celtics leading by 3.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And taken away by Brown. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Brown outside. The kick out to Tatum. Gobert with the block. Now, here is Russell. He has 5. Outside, Towns. Misses the easy stuff.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Here's Brown. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 5. It's Prince on the wing. Edwards looking it over. And Boston with the rebound. Outside, Smart. Williams kicks to Tatum. On the wing, Brown. 5 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. And a dunk by Horford.
Well, you can't afford to give Horford that type of advantage inside. As soon as you do that, you're cooked.
Russell inside. Guarded by Smart. Passes it to Gobert. Outside, Towns. To end the cold streak, and it's good on the way up. And different games, different official. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. I mean, defense has no idea what to do with it.
Edwards passes to Russell. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
And it's Brown missing. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 5. Puts one up from 19. They get it back. And Gobert kicks to Prince. Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And it's Russell missing. Boston leading by 5. Tatum drives in. And the dunk by Tatum.
Cannot let to the bucket. When he's got a head of steam, he's going to finish with power.
Russell dishes to Prince. Back to Russell. Prince outside. The 3. That one misses. And that concludes the first half. All right, David, thank you.
The Celtics, 28. The Timberwolves, 21.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
On the court for Minnesota. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
One of the things most impressive about Malcolm Brogdon is how well-rounded his game is. Scores, passes, defends, rebounds, and he's also a tremendous leader on and off the court.
Molinari finds Brogdon. Boom, he chips it straight down.
Brogdon with the throwdown, he was not going to be denied there.
Timberwolves trail by 8.
And one place you do not want to send Malcolm Brogdon is to the line.
Yeah, you know, remember, Greg, back in 2019, he had that 50-40-90 season when he led the league in free throw shooting at over 92%. And his career percentage not far off of that mark.
And, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Now Brogdon. Out to Gallinari. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
McLaughlin, the pass to McDaniels. That one goes. Count it.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Celtics leading by 4. Brogdon with it. It's hauled in by Noel. McDaniels in the post, working on Williams.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Brogdon outside with the drive. Reed with the block. Here's Anderson. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
White looking around. Williams kicks to Gallinari. Here's Brogdon. The pass to Cornette. Here's Noel. Gallinari covering. Stolen by Brogdon. Pass to Cornette. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Brogdon outside. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Cornette. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside, White. 5 on the clock to end the drought. Another shot. Gallinari outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Gallinari's got his first 2 points.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
Pass to Noel. For the lead. No good that time. Celtics have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Cornette passes to Gallinari. The kick out to Williams. White against Anderson. Back to White. And here is Brogdon. It's rebounded by McLaughlin. Here's Noel. White covering. And the pass to Noel. And it's Anderson atop the key. Gallinari with the steal. White goes in and right with the stuff.
Aggressive move that time by White. Part of the reason he continues to gain the confidence of the coaching staff.
Pass to Reed. 17 seconds left to play in the third. McDaniels in the post. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to McLaughlin. Clock is at 3. Shoots over White. That one off the back iron and out. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Boston on top. They're up by 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. On defense, the Celtics. They lead by 4. Here's Russell, and he drives in. Banked in off the glass. Russell's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Timberwolves. Now, here's Tatum. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it. after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the player. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
There's the lob to Towns. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And a good call. Towns, one of the best in the league with the catch and flush.
Brown kicks to Tatum. Back to Brown. Gobert with the block. And they'll get another chance. Smart finds Horford. 4 on the shot clock. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Towns against Horford. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Towns.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Tatum down low. Guarded by Prince. Horford the pass to Tatum. Horford has a wide open look. Good. Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Edwards with the stop.
I can't emphasize enough what reading is all about. That's seeing the game in front of you, another way to put it. Russell making a great choice for the assist there.
Here's Brown. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Prince against Tatum. 6 to shoot. He kicks it to Smart. Outside, Horford. And here's Tatum for 3.
Prince takes a lot of pride in making it difficult for the guy he's defending. A lot of hustle and tenacity at the defensive end.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
And a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Outside, Edwards.
And the defensive prowess of Williams just effective at altering shots and almost getting into the heads of shooters.
There's a minute 34 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Brown. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
And with Brown, guys, it doesn't matter what point in the game it is. I mean, he's ready to shoot whenever he has the ball in a good spot.
Edwards against Brown. And finished off by Edwards.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Now Brown. In the corner. Tatum with it. Jacks up a 3. Williams dishes to Tatum. Fires the 3. Flings it from downtown.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Towns kicks to Prince. Yes!
Wow, what a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the clutch.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Up top, Tatum. Guarded by Prince. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. He feeds it to Horford. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. outside, Towns. Minnesota calls timeout. They're behind by 2. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Outside Edwards. Got it up in time. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's Boston. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Here's Edwards driving in, and Edwards slams it in.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
And here's Russell. Throws it up high, and Edwards slams it in.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Morant against Russell. The shot, no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Now Towns. Russell up top, pass to Prince. Back to Russell. Down low, just 5 on the clock. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And this is the chemistry Towns has with his guys. He recognizes when to go for alley-oops. I love it.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together. Giving you a lot of versatility, Jackson can really shoot from anywhere. That makes him easy to fit into your offense.
And there's the lob, and Edwards slams it in. The Grizzlies have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. From the top of the key, Prince grabs the miss.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Russell to pass to Towns. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Russell. Pass to Prince, fires the 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
Prince has gotten better at creating his own shot, but the catch and shoot game is still his specialty.
And here's Morant outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Russell finds Edwards. 1:43 left in the first quarter of the game.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Jackson for 3. They get it again.
Intelligent play by Bain. He gets the board and quickly sends it back.
Minnesota in the lead. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Oh, Adams with the block. The drive by Jackson. Ooh, the turnaround jumper, count it.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Morant against Russell. Here he goes. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Morant. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
Hard to overstate Morant's shooting ability. It just comes natural to him.
Here's Russell. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. From deep, Morant. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth team.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Prince in at the 3.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Here's Morant.
Oh, wow! He went way up. Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Gobert with a screen on Morant. Here's Russell. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis trailing here. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Minnesota.
Russell with the ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. There's the drive. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And the work ethic of Morant, fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Payne, the pass to Brooks. Oh, there's the alley. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Deflected.
On the block shot, Dillon won't beat you with length, but he does have good lift off the floor.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Minnesota shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. The shot by Towns, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
On the wing, Brooks. Guarded by Edwards. Jackson, pass to Brooks. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Morant. And too long on the shot.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Russell against Morant. Pass to Edwards. Towns finds Russell. Pulls it. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
1:35 left to play in the first half. Payne against Edwards. Oh, misses the dunk.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind, but in reality, it didn't work.
And he gets the bucket. Jackson's got 6 points.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Pass to Towns. A shot to stop the drought. Another miss by Minnesota.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Pulls it from the top of the key. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Edwards with it. Checked by Brooks. And Edwards slams it in.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
The drive by Morant. Brooks outside. Offline with a 3. Minnesota in the lead. Towns down low. Pounded by Morant. Nice little shot fake there. Got the D out of position.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Jackson outside. Over Towns. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive effort. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Clark in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Outside, Anderson. Clock at 4. Here's Reed. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Reed's gotten his first points in this one. And the Grizzlies shooting just 38% for this game so far. Well, Smitty with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
McDaniels passes to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Jackson finds Morant. Outside Bane. Yes, it's good.
Great footwork from Bane, finding his opening.
And for Minnesota, they're shooting an amazing 61%, looking confident. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's McLaughlin, and he drives in, and the layup is good off the glass.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Here's Morant. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Anderson inside. Jackson on him. Now here's Reed. Clark covers. Reed against Clark. Second chance shot. And Clark with a block. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
McDaniels against Brooks. McDaniels passes to Anderson. Shot clock at 5. Well, Smitty, great teams have a plan B when the plan A fails.
Well, BA, a part of it is coaching, but it's also about having the talent to win more than one way. Also, it's about ad-libbing and being able to change on the fly.
Here's Noel. Blocked again! And they'll keep possession. They get it back. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
McDaniels against Brooks. Kicks it out to Anderson. Here's McLaughlin with the drive. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves. Recording their second winning season since 2005. Getting on track for future success.
Morant finds Clark. Back to Morant. Here's Jackson, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over, and the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 10-2 run here. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. And then Russell with the dunk.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Morant with the bucket.
Okay, check out the handles of John Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Now here's Russell. And Morant clears the board. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Brooks. Jackson outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
And the officials call a traveling violation.
Memphis ball.
Outside Morant to the paint. Bane. And he jams it home with authority.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bane getting off the ground with ease.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Here's Morant. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Towns down low, defended by Jackson. Back to Towns. Pass to Prince. Now here's Towns. And down it goes. 2 points. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Minnesota with the ball. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Morant against Russell. Looking to get back on track. Oh, Morant with the block. And he's able to get it back. And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul of the game. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Adams is checked in. Pass to Prince. The shot, no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Jackson outside. Off target with the three. The Timberwolves have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he was ready for the hop step all the way. He gets the position, holds his ground, and draws the charge.
Morant finds Bane. There's the triple. Buries it from 3.
Efficient from range. Desmond came into the league with a sharp three-point shot.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Edwards.
Wow.
I can't believe he just did that.
Now that is incredible. It was like he was soaring. Is there such a thing as too much air?
Man, this dude knows how to fly, Grant. What a performance.
Never underestimate the creativity of these guys. They've turned dunking into an art form.
Jackson can't get it to go.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Russell against Morant. Towns double team. Edwards for 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Corner shot. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
The length, the quickness, and the agility. Jaren Jackson has everything he needs to be a premier defender.
For Minnesota, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Prince with the bucket.
And that little flair is letting the other side know they did nothing to stop him.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. 1:43 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Bane against Edwards. Towns for 3. Again, the miss by Towns.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Timberwolves.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Edwards.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting just 37% so far in this one. From deep, Morant. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Stolen by Bane. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And another miss by Memphis. Here's Towns. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Desmond Bane.
Almost 7 feet tall. Towns has the length to get to the line. A tough guy to guard.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
We've got 22 seconds left in the final quarter. Looking to end the drought. And again, Memphis no good. And Minnesota has possession. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. And here's Morant. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant.
You say, does that so?
Hi, everyone. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Garland after Taurean Prince's miss. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Mitchell.
Quick release jumper from Garland there, showing how fast he can get rid of it.
Russell inside, guarded by Garland. Here's Gobert. Pass to Prince, out to Russell. A 3-ball. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Hitting 3-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so. And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Now, here's Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Edwards against Mitchell. Edwards drives in. LeVert grabs the miss. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Great positioning on the putback.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Here's LeVert. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Outside Garland. Down low, Allen. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Mitchell against Edwards. Over to the wing. And he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Garland against Russell. Mitchell wide open. And it's off from 3-point range. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. Here's Prince. That's tipped. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Well, he has such tremendous upside, Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets to coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
Now, here's Garland. It's for the miss from Karl Anthony Towns.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
Here's Gobert, and the layup is good.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Mitchell looking it over. Here he goes. It doesn't go for him. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Russell passes to Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Improving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
Allen, a screen on Russell. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 6. Timberwolves trail by 3. Now Russell. It's Prince on the wing. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Edwards against Garland. Here's Mitchell. Diving in. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
Here's Russell with the 3. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Cleveland ahead, up by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sport. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers leading by 3. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert into the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Towns. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish. Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. And stolen by Prince. Towns with it. Garland picks him up. Towns against Garland. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Here's Garland, picks one up.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
Oh, here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Mitchell outside. Russell against Garland. LeVert inside the line. Minnesota with the rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Mobley.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Outside Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. There's the...
Oh, my goodness. Man. Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Russell. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level on the playoff.
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Russell inside, guarded by Garland. And it's Russell missing. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Mitchell kicks to Allen. LeVert the pass to Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Clock at 6. And there's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And how about the strength from Mitchell? Looking tough and determined on that aggressive take inside.
Outside, Russell. Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. 6 to shoot. Here's Towns. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Garland. Allen finds Mitchell. Back to Allen. Mobley the pass to Garland. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Allen, that's good.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
51 seconds left in the first half of the game. Russell against Garland. Here's Towns. Russell inside. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 6. LeVert kicks to Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. And it's sent back by Russell. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
To the paint. Here's Mobley. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 7th assist in the game. Deep 2 from Russell. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The
Timberwolves, 25.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Anderson is out there with McDaniels. Then there's Reed. And it's McLaughlin in at the point.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Here's McLaughlin. There's the pass to Noel. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
And they pick up 2.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Okoro's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 7. And he lays it straight in.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. He takes it in, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And Love gets it to go.
A volume three-point shooter for a big man. Love can certainly torch you from downtown.
Here's McLaughlin, covered by Rubio. Unable to get that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Out to the right wing. Okoro passes to Lopez. And the layup's good off the glass. And now it's a 10-point Cavalier lead.
Comfortable shooting close to the basket. The size Lopez possesses gives him confidence down low.
And it's sent back by Lopez. Here's Stephens. McDaniels defending. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist from Okoro. And the Cavaliers lead by 12. Here's McLaughlin. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Jams it in off the great move.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Kicks it out to Love. And Okoro now top of the key. Back to Love. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
And that one is stuffed right through.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
It's a pick by Love. Rubio the pass to Love. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Okoro. Kicks it out to Rubio. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Love. Good D by Anderson. Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's McDaniels. The layup missed.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Rubio the pass to Stevens. Here's Lopez. Love. It's good on the putback.
Man, the old man is still so good at battling for position. Love has been a rebounding force for so many years.
Here's McLaughlin. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Beyond the arc. Rubio with the rebound. It's stolen. McLaughlin, the pass to Reed, and the shot is good.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Okoro with it. Obbed up there for Love. And we've reached the end of the third. Cavaliers lead by 8. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitch, and it's LeVert in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Timberwolves trail by 6. Prince dishes to Edwards. Back to Prince. It's Edwards on the wing. Prince finds Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. And finished off by Edwards.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Wow. And that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Garland the pass to LeVert. Mobley outside. Here's Mitchell, and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Russell kicks to Towns. Gobert trying to get open. Mobley with the block. Here's Mitchell. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Edwards. Takes it inside. Here's Towns. At the elbow, Edwards. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Second team foul.
Passes it to Prince. Towns, a screen on Levert. There's the lob to Towns.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
And here's Garland for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Towns. That one's not going to go. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Russell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
Both shots good from the stripe.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Throws it up high, and Edwards with the stop.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Garland surveying the D. Here's Levert. He kicks to Allen. And stolen by Prince. The drive by Russell. Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
Allen in the post. Edwards there. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Edwards against Levert. It's stolen by Gobert.
That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kick out. Yeah, good job to take it right at the door.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Big spot. Towns with a chance here at the line. He's someone this team relies on. And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Here's Mitchell driving to the basket. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Big time play there for Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
Towns, a screen on Garland. The kick out to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Here's Russell. Feeds to Gobert. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Garland dishes to Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Knocks it loose.
Try to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Here's Towns. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Russell, no good. And here's Levert. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in. And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point guard position.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of D'Angelo Russell on display. How crafty at finding ways to score.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Smart passes to Williams. And finished off by Tatum.
Great scorers need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
It's Edwards with a drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Here's Tatum, and then Tatum slams it in.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Outside Russell. It's stolen by Smart. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. There's Tatum with the 3. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
When you watch him play, you can feel the effect that Marcus Smart has on a basketball game. Defensively, this guy is as good as any guard in the league, and he has multiple all-defensive selections to show for it.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. The Defensive Player of the Year in 2022. Doris Marcus Smart. His defense sets the tone for this team.
It does, B.A. There's no doubt about it. They feed off both his energy and his attitude. There are so many little things that Marcus Smart does that can get into the head of opposing ball handlers. He pressures the basketball. He'll get strip steals. He can also pinch down in the post and give some assistance to a big man. The effect on winning is real.
Boston with the ball. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. It's Smart on the wing. Kick out to Brown. Lets the 3 fly, and he buries his first look.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Pass to Towns. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Tatum from long range nails it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
Well, the confidence of Jason Tatum is evident always. As soon as the ball touches his hands, he is shot ready and lets it go.
Now here's Russell. Horford with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Williams. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And Minnesota calls time here.
One shot.
Here's Russell.
What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Now here's Horford. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Tatum way outside. Banks in the layup. And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Boston on offense. They're on a 20-6 run. Brown against Edwards. It doesn't go for him. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Russell, the pass to Towns. Here's Gobert. Back to Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Outside Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Williams, and Williams punches it home.
What a way to begin this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Shots good by Towns.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Smart finds Brown. Outside Tatum. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play. Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him. What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Williams with the screen, just 5 to shoot, and finished off by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven that over stretches of a game, he can take over with his scoring ability.
Pass to Gobert. To the middle. Oh, deflected. Tatum with a steal. Williams passes to Smart, and here they go. And Brown with the stuff.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Prince with the bucket. Well, what stood out most in Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Towns. Boston with a rebound. Left side, Brown. Williams passes to Brown. Outside Tatum. Uncovered. That shot off the mark.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Here's Edwards. Orford pulls it in.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Outside Tatum. Shot from the wing. That one a little long.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Pass to Edwards. Going inside, and Edwards slams it in.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards off that drive. Look out.
Left side Tatum. Brown inside, guarded by Edwards. Smart passes to Brown.
2 minutes remaining.
And the jam by Brown.
How fantastic is Jaylen Brown getting the position he wants deep inside, easily slams it home.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Russell attacking. It's Edwards on the wing. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
Williams passes to Smart. Now Brown. The kick to Tatum. 5 on the clock. Back to Brown. Jacks up a 3. Rebound Minnesota. Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Now Brown. 9 points in the game. And the jam by Brown.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Russell. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
This guy an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
Edwards against Brown. Out to Horford. Back to Brown. Pass to Horford. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Personal foul. At the line for the Celtics.
The free throw is off from Horford.
Well, Al Horford, one of the most respected veterans in this league. Why? Well, he's unselfish, and it's always about team first.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Brogdon from outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the ball.
26. The Celtics, 36.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
On the court right now for the Celtics. They've got Luke Cornett, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then there's Grant Williams. And it's Gallinari in at the power forward position.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
Pass to Cornett. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Cornett's got his first points of the game.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Here's McLaughlin. It's McDaniels on the wing. Here's Reed. Banked it in off the glass.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Pass to White. 3-pointer. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. McDaniels. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from three.
Here's Gallinari. Here's Cornet, and he dunks it down.
Well, Gallinari, a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfishness? Perfectly sets up his open teammate.
Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by White. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Minnesota foul. Jordan McLaughlin. First personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. To the inside. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
Pass to McDaniels. Lays it up and banks it in.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
The Celtics have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Brogdon. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Reed against Brogdon. Reed can't hit. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, BA, keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's McLaughlin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Noel, guarded by Brogdon. Just 4 to shoot. Here's McDaniels. It's tipped.
Oh, be fun to watch Malcolm Brogdon guard a little bit. Send it back.
The Celtics shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
We've got 1:08 left in the third. Outside for Gallinari. Fires in the triple. Gallinari's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Well, the Timberwolves shooting a disappointing 38%. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Outside White. Pass to Cornet. Outside Brogdon. He takes it in. And Brogdon with the stuff.
You can see that this coaching staff trusts Malcolm Brogdon's ability to make the right decision. Nice pick and roll play right there.
Here's McLaughlin. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Pass to Brogdon. Outside for Gallinari. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Boston Celtics. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. What has them in front? And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Kyle Anderson is out there with Jaden McDaniels. Then it's Jalen Noel. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's McLaughlin in at the 1 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's McLaughlin. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. McLaughlin's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Now here's Tatum. From the arc. And they get it back. Williams passes to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Well, what a pleasure to watch Al Horford go to work. Does all the right things, and that time gets an easy dunk.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves.
Hey, yo, right here.
Smart against Russell. Outside Edwards. The 3-ball. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Outside Tatum. And then Tatum slams it in.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's Towns, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Robert Williams picks up one.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison. Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his third All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and consider in the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
Tatum finds Horford. Back to Tatum. 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Minnesota shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, B.A., because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the second time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
And here's Gobert from the arc. Pass to Prince. There's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
It's a real skill to be able to move without the basketball. Taurean Prince just looking for windows to score, and he does.
Tatum drives in. Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Brown. 1:52 left to play in the fourth quarter. For 3. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. To the right side. Here's Prince. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
This guy is a fantastic finisher near the hoop. Taurean Prince with an emphatic 2.
And here's Brown. Kicks it out to Smart. Outside Tatum. Takes a 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Outside Edwards. Back to Prince. Up top Edwards. From deep. No good that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way. It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Outside Tatum. Here's the three. Boston, no good that time either. And so it's Minnesota with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Brown with it. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Screen by Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Brown. And there's the drive. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Possession ball game down the stretch. Always plenty of pressure. Now can Jaylen Brown knock down a free throw?
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
So we see the Celtics get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
Clark, the focus tonight has to be on the front court matchup. It figures to be a battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are two very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1. Now here's Towns following the miss by John Morant. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Now Morant driving the lane and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
And here's Russell following John Morant's 3. Towns down low. Jackson on him. Russell kicks to Towns. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
Yeah, I agree. And you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Here's Russell into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's Morant missing. For Minnesota, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And finished off by Edwards.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy is athletic and can really move.
Pass to Brooks. Now Bain. Edwards defending. Puts it up from 17. Minnesota with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Kicks it out to Prince. Back to Towns. Second chance effort. Tries yet again. Gobert. And that one drops for him.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Really left alone that time. Morant's got 8 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Bain passes to Morant. 1:30 left to play in the first. Brooks with no one around. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Prince. No good on that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Bain kicks to Morant. Back to Bain. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Now here's Morant. He's got 8. There's the triple. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Edwards drives in.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
26 seconds left here in the first quarter. And it's Morant missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Sweet move and blocked by Bain. Brooks for three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And also, they've been draining mid-range jump shots, measuring the defense well, and just taking what they give them.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 5. Al Russell following the three-point attempt by Dylan Brooks. Gobert the pass to Towns from past the arc. That shot no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Edwards drawing the double team. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Prince, and Desmond Bain pulls it down. Memphis trailing here. Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
And here's Russell following Ja Morant's 3. Russell inside, up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And Morant throws it down.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Now, here is Russell. No good that time. Morant with some nice D. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Morant with the steal. Adams the pass to Morant. Jackson has the open look. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Russell finds Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
I can't emphasize enough what reading is all about. That's seeing the game in front of you, another way to put it. Russell making a great choice for the assist there.
Brooks outside. There's the 3. And it's Russell with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 4. D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over. Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Jackson misses.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Well, I like the way Towns plays such a physical style. It's tough on the officials, but the fact that he doesn't mind initiating contact gets him to the strike.
Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Out to Edwards. Bain against Gobert. Gobert double-teamed and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Towns with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Oh, offensive interference. Memphis has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. The three from Morant. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Russell against Morant. Out to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. With the teardrop. Rebounded by Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Lobbed up there for Edwards.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
John Morant has been leading the charge.
23, the Grizzlies, 27.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
They've got McDaniels. Reed is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's McLaughlin in at the point. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Green taking his time here. He dishes it to Jones. Back to Green. The tray. The rebound by Anderson.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Memphis leading by 4. Green inside the three-point line. Misses from close range.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Noel buries the long-range jumper. Noel's got the first basket of the second half here for the Timberwolves. The Grizzlies have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
McLaughlin, no good. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a three-point game.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Noel, no good. Memphis leading by 5. Here's Conchar. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Noel passes to Anderson. Passes it to McLaughlin. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Williams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Here's McLaughlin. The kick out to Anderson. This one for three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Williams passes to Tillman. Back to Williams. That three off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 5. McDaniels with the ball. Jones covering. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got his first points of the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And here's Green outside. The Grizzlies with another miss. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. Pass to Crenshaw. Inside. Memphis moving it around. Williams for three. Good on the three-point shot. Williams has got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
And there's the pass to Anderson. And here's Reed. Pass to McDaniels. Nice fake with the layup off the mark.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Jones looking for an opening. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Crenshaw. Stolen. Anderson with the ball. Jones covering. McDaniels with the ball. He's against Green. McDaniels passes to Reed. Tillman grabs the miss. Tillman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. They kick it out to Green, and Memphis turns it over again.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
12 seconds left in the third, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's Prince driving inside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. Minnesota shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And that one falls for Prince.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight hold. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center, locking down the middle. Edwards against Morant. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Edwards.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Over Russell. Morant finds Brooks. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Morant against Russell. He's off on that one. Morant with some nice D. Outside Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
That one is no good.
And even with one miss, he's still able to stretch that to a 2-possession game. That is huge for them right now. And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Brooks kicks to Bain. Connects on the 17-footer. Bain's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Edwards with the screen for Russell. Lobbed up there for Edwards.
Yeah, you look at Russell, one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
And the Grizzlies leading by just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Lets it go with the 3. It's stolen by Gobert. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And Edwards with the stop.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Morant with it. Right side Bain. On the top of the key. That one, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Over in the corner, Edwards. Towns finds Russell. The Timberwolves working the ball around him. Back to Towns to tie it up. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. On the way, Jackson. Lets it go. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Edwards. For the finish.
Oh, man. Good gamble that time by Edwards. He, as much as anybody, wants this team to be out in the open floor.
Here's Morant. Going inside. And finished off by Morant.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
The kick out to Towns. For 3, Edwards. The shot will not fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Morant surveying the D. Over Russell. And it's Morant missing. Minnesota with the ball. They trail by 3. Edwards passes to Towns. And the rejection by Jackson. Memphis with the ball. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Morant finds Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Russell against Morant. Russell dishes to Prince from outside the arc. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And here is Bain. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
And welcome to 2K. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, BA, it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And the Cleveland starting five. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3 slot. Here's Garland. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Outside for Mitchell. No good with the triple. Stolen by Mitchell. Inside and stolen by Gobert. It's tipped. And he's going for the oop here. Mobley passes to Garland. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Now Edwards fires from the corner. And that one drops for him.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And the shot is good by Garland.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot. 2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
And they pick up 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Mobley. LeVert outside. Clock at 6. That's tipped. Stolen by Russell. Prince down low. He's checked by LeVert. Gobert, no good. Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he's certainly...
Oh, throw it down! Wow!
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Russell against Garland. Here's Towns. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Garland. Mobley outside. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Towns double team. Pass to Gobert. Back to Towns. Shot from the low post is good.
That's just Big Cat using his upper body strength to convert through contact.
Outside Garland. From outside the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Towns. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And the shot is good by Garland.
And you have to guard him out there. I mean, he can do damage from deep, even from way beyond the arc.
And he lobs it up.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play. And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Russell against Garland. The kick out to Edwards. Fires for 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Edwards has got 5 points.
And this is what point guards like Russell are responsible for, setting the table for his guys.
Pass to LeVert. Back to Garland. Outside Mitchell. Into the lane. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Russell from downtown. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Second shot opportunity. Towns with the ball. Shot clock at 6. And another three from Minnesota.
The versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
The Cavs trailing.
Your First Avenue breaker.
And here's Garland. He has 6.
How about your First Avenue breakers?
Allen inside. Prince is there. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Big frame, good score. Pump fake for Allen was too much for the defense.
So both free throws good from Allen. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Gobert. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one's on Darius Garland. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who can do it all have superior footwork. Believe that. That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Garland, the pass to LeVert. Outside Garland. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Garland. To the middle. Stolen by Russell. Fast break, Minnesota. And it's powered home by Towns.
And this is the chemistry Towns has with his guys. He recognizes when to go for alley-oops. I love it.
Pass to Allen. Outside Mitchell. Takes it inside. And Mitchell with the slam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Russell, that's good. Russell's got his second basket.
The aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Pass to Prince. Over LeVert. It's stolen by Garland. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." B.A.?
All right, thanks, Allie. The 3 from Mitchell. That one doesn't drop. And Minnesota will come the other way. There's the foul to try to stop the break. But that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw and possession here. Throw good, Edwards. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Now a timeout called by Cleveland. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They got to figure out a way to keep him out of the lane. I don't know.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. The drive by Garland. For 3, Allen. Pass to Mitchell.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home. A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Outside Russell. Here's Prince. He's checked by LeVert. Here's Edwards. Soft touch off the glass. Edwards has got 8.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Counted from distance.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Russell to pass to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Mitchell. The first one falls. And both free throws good for Edwards. 50 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Garland for 3. The shot no good. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Prince. Pass to Russell. Back to Prince. The 3. And stolen by Mobley. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. 17 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And here's Allen, 6 to shoot. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Gobert. And so it's Minnesota. They have a night.
The Cleveland Cavaliers, 24.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Russell to pass to Edwards. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Here's McLaughlin, covered by Rubio. Outside McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. Counted. McDaniels got his first basket.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Rubio passes to Love. Here's Stevens. Okoro on the wing. Here's Love. Back to Okoro. And the layup is good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Reed. Rejected by Lopez. They get it back. Another shot. And Reed with a lay-in. And the Timberwolves lead by 8. Cleveland has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Okoro on the wing. Now here's Rubio. Tight defense on him. Here's Stevens. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
Here's McLaughlin. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Love for three. And the Cavaliers, another three.
Just knocking it down. Defender didn't see the pull-up coming from Love.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Noel. Down low. Here's Reed. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Robin Lopez.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
That one misses. Cleveland has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Outside Rubio. Back to Okoro. Pass to Stevens. Out to Rubio. This for the tie! And the Cavaliers, another three!
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Fires the three. Stevens with a rebound. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 14-5 run. Lopez finds Love. Outside Rubio. Over to the wing. Outside Love. 4 on the clock. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Oh, that's how you flush it. I see you, K-Love. Show you still got a little bit of bounce.
Here's McLaughlin. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Rubio with the rebound.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Outside for Love. Puts up a three. Minnesota with a rebound. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third quarter. A slam dunk by Reed.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the board.
And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Mobley on a screen. LeVert outside. And he's going to the... And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this... But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call...
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
You throw good, LeVert.
Time to see some awesome dance moves, fans. It's time.
Both free throws good for LeVert. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Garland against Russell. To the paint. Here's Edwards. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Edwards got 12 points in the game.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. And they'll get another chance. Now here's Garland. He's got 12. That one drops for him. 14 points for him.
And right now, Garland has it stuck on automatic. This man, he's getting whatever shot he wants.
Stolen by Mobley. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. The Timberwolves trail. On the court right now for Cleveland. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3.
Yeah, with his quick first step, Russell is a difficult guy to check.
Allen with a screen on Russell. Garland, the pass to LeVert. Now Allen. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to LeVert. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
Minnesota shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Here's Edwards. Okay, knockout.
Wow.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell on the take. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Here's Russell. It's rebounded by Cleveland. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Mitchell, the pass to LeVert. Mobley outside. Pass to Allen. Wide open. That one rolls around and rims out for Minnesota. They've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside Edwards. To the middle. Here's Towns. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. Garland against Russell. And he lobs it up top.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Driving inside. It's kept alive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Mitchell.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
Cleveland has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Pass to Allen and stolen by Gobert. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Top of the key.
2 minutes remaining.
Edwards against LeVert. And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
He's not going to let this game get away from them. He's going to get to the bucket and get them points.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Mitchell's gotten 4 this quarter.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Outside Russell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, and Russell loves to remind us that he has ice in his veins. Big time bucket.
Garland for 3. And he can't get that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 11. Good work there as it goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Mitchell. Oh,
Mitchell powers it home. It's Spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
Outside Russell. Here he goes. Yes!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Mobley, a screen on Edwards. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. The three. Oh, he nails it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within one. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Edwards a screen on Garland. And there's the lob. Yes!
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give. And looking to even the score with a huge three.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
And that's an intentional foul.
First team foul.
Garland for three. And it's in. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
I love seeing young players like Garland stepping up to the challenge and being the guy for their team.
Edwards with it.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Now Garland. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. Outside Mitchell. To take the lead. LeVert passes to Allen. Here's Mitchell into the lane. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Russell uses the glass on the layup.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
And here's Garland from deep three-point range. Prince grabs the miss.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
2 minutes remaining in overtime.
Mobley against Towns. And the foul called on Karis LeVert. That's his first foul of the game. Extra time here, just over a minute into overtime. Russell with the ball, guarded now by Mitchell. And Edwards slams it in.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Here's Mitchell. Whoa! Unreal! That's what they came for. Wow.
And when you need a bucket, look to a guy like Mitchell. He's so effective on the floor at finding his scoring opportunities.
And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that gives him a lead.
LeVert often hits for a higher percentage from the field than he does from the line, but they really need his free throws here.
Certainly some pressure on those free throws, but still delivered.
Garland for 3. Cleveland gets it back. Mobley finds LeVert. Here's Mitchell. He takes it in. Rebound Minnesota. They've led by as many as 11. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Garland against Russell. Pass to Edwards. 5 on the clock. A rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from deep. Not what they need this overtime. Allen inside. Defended by Gobert. Minnesota with the ball. 2-point game. Here's Edwards.
Count it! He's a tremendous finisher, and the defense failed to challenge.
Yeah, you hesitate a little bit, you're going to pay. Outside Mitchell. 4-3. Oh, nails the triple!
Yeah, it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Russell against Garland. Edwards a screen on Garland. Throws it up high. Money.
And that's a perfect pass by Russell. He really understands where to get his man the ball.
Cleveland calls timeout. They're down by 3. 12 seconds left to play in overtime. And so it's Cleveland with it. LeVert passes to Mitchell. Takes the 3. Stolen by Russell. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. Things looked a little uneven for the...